Hey everybody! Special thanks to our sponsor, Kinetic Impact Airsoft, and their upcoming event, Corporate Wars Blood Money 2. It's going to be at D14 Airsoft in Sanger, Texas, April 14th, 2024. If you use the link in the description below and code MUDDY down there, you will get $5 off your ticket. Every time you use the code and every time someone purchases a ticket, it does go to help the channel, which is going to be awesome, beneficial for me and Kinetic Impact. Also helps you to get a discount for the event. If you like the idea of a MILSIM light event, if you're new to the MILSIM world and you're new to events and you don't want to do a 40-hour slogfest, it's just going to break you off, definitely give these guys a look. I think you're going to have a great time. Again, use code MUDDY at the link below, $5 off. Now on to the review. Hey everybody, welcome to another Muddy Reviews. Today we're checking out the FMA L4G24 replica night vision mount, or arm actually, and this one is the polymer version. It's black, as you can tell. I'm not telling you anything you can't see with your own eyes, and it's not terrible. So this guy here is made of a decent resin, actually. It's a lot more sturdy than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be a lot plasticier. I thought it was going to feel a little cheaper, a little chintzier than it does, and I'm actually kind of surprised and a little impressed. This isn't mine. It's actually a buddy's. He loaned it to me to check out, and I was kind of happy he did. I have an aluminum one in FDE that actually has trademarks. So this one has no trades on it whatsoever, which is not a deal breaker or anything. I actually kind of like that because it can't be mistaken for a real one and try to be passed off as a real one. It does move, articulates up and down. The dovetail actually functions. So I've got, well, dovetail here. It clips in, it locks in. Workable. Pretty solid lock-in, actually. Now, I would not recommend hanging a camera or night vision off the front of this arm. It is polymer, like I said. It has a lot of wiggle room and sway in it, and it will probably break if you put enough pressure on it. And nobody wants to hang an expensive piece of equipment off the front of their helmet with one of these to have it fail at the worst possible time. I'm not saying the aluminum arm is demonstrably better, but I am pointing out that it is plastic, polymer or not, and it may not work out when you need it. This does work here, this arm. This little lever does allow you to go up and down to give you that extra bit of articulation and movement in your arm to help kind of set up your nods the way you want them, to give you that extra little bit of perfection when you're trying to get your NVG set up properly. Same with this little lever here. This does allow the arm to move a little more, so that is kind of nice that those functionalities actually do work like a real one. So that's kind of cool. Push button articulation just like an actual mount. So that's how you go up and down. It's not a pull down. You have to push the button to bring it up and down. The breakaway feature, I don't know if that's actually a functionality, but the arm or the actual little lever is there. It is made of metal. Again, I don't know if I trust that to be actual functional, but it is what it is. Definitely kind of cool. Now let's see if it will actually work. So I have a FMA thick and heavy Aramid here and Urban Tan, and we have a Repro mount on here. This is also a polymer mount. We'll see if this guy will actually click on here. Yep, there we go. It's actually on. It's a solid meetup. Pretty good. Not too terrible. Let me get it off. There. Comes off pretty easy too. Now let's do this. Let's bring out this other helmet. So this is the L4G24 in aluminum. We've already reviewed on the channel. Little card will pop up somewhere over here or over here. Depends on how YouTube does it. And these are how they look side by side. Pretty close. You can tell this is a polymer just by looking at it. This one does look aluminum just by looking at it, but very similar in design and functionality. This one, I didn't have a dovetail at the time when I did that review, but that actually does work. So bonus feature. Now you guys know the dovetail actually works on the aluminum one as well. This is an actual aluminum mount this is hooked into, and I have another helmet with an aluminum mount that I can grab real fast, and we will go ahead and try that. Let's grab this helmet here with this aluminum replica OpsCore mount. So this is the aluminum skeletal vast by the OpsCore style. We'll see how this guy goes with that. If he plays well like he does with the other one. Not so much yet. Come on, dude. doesn't seem to want to actually go in. So it looks like this vast shroud here does not like this fake mount, like at all. Oh, wait, maybe. We might have gotten it. Not really. So it's kind of iffy with this shroud and this mount. It doesn't really seem to want to kind of play together. They seem to just kind of be like, nah, son. So that sucks. That sucks for everybody involved. Yep, this does not like this top function, this top portion here. This meetup portion does not like it. So that's a no-go. But we have one more helmet to try. We have the super high cut, the SF, which has a different type of mount. We're going to go ahead and make that up here. We'll see how this guy goes with that. So this is the L4G24 replica. Ooh, a little tight. Get this arm to move down again. You suck. Get out of here. Maybe. No. Maybe. Oh, wait. I think we got it. All right. We got it to actually go on this guy. So it actually works with this mount. So that's not too bad. So we got to lock in on 2 out of the 3 mounts. That's not too bad. Pretty good. So I will say it looks really good on here too. So if you want to get one of these FMA knockoffs, these plastic jobs, understand it may not work in your mount, but it might. So far, it did work in the stock FMA SF super high cut, and it worked in the stock FMA Aramid thick and heavy. So if you were going to go with one of those 2 helmets and you wanted this replica mount just for the looks, for the LARP to look all super high speed, it will work. It'll work just fine right out of the box. You won't have any issues. Now, I will tell you, if you wanted to upgrade to this aluminum guy here, this nice mount, it's probably not going to work. We give it one more shot. Maybe I was just fumbling it. No, it's tight. It doesn't want to go in. So yeah, this fancy aluminum aftermarket job, this nice guy here, does not like this guy, but it does like the actual aluminum mount. That's what I have on this helmet. I've got the aluminum skeletal vast, and I've got the aluminum L4G24, and it is a fantastic fit. So there you go, guys. I hope you got something out of this review. Really appreciate you all for watching, and appreciate all my subs and all my new viewers. As always, guys, get out there, play some airsoft, LARP smarter, not harder, be a bunch of nerds, build cool helmets, because half the fun of this game is looking like a little special forces guy being a bunch of nerds. Anyway, that's all I got. Like I said, peace, take care, I'll see you on the field.